Hello there, viewers. We're going to be doing a nice little video today of a comparison from a butcher's to a supermarket burger. So when you're buying all your meat over the summer period for a barbecue, we can see the comparison. We're in a secret location with a lovely backdrop, a nice little charcoal barbecue cooking. Yeah, let's get into it. Before I get into it, please like, subscribe and comment on the video if you can really see a comparison and if you hopefully will be converted or even converted the other way because you see the price difference or something. Yeah, just drop a comment in and let me know what you think. So, first up, I've got two Eric Lyons steak burgers and two Eric Lyons lamb and mint burgers. $1.35 each. There's not 1 ounce of rusk in it. We just add some seasoning to it. So yeah, it's 99% beef, and then the rest is just seasoning. Whereas you have a supermarket burger, and I can almost guarantee you there'll be rusk in it. I mean, in the ingredients it says 81% beef, so you're already paying for some rusk, and sort of, rusk is almost like a cereal or a carbohydrate added to make stuff cheaper and bulk it out. Again, let's get into sort of past the ingredients. So that's where we're at with the price. I think they were, what did she say? I think they were about $3.30-ish. So these will be about 80p each, say. So $1.35 from ours. But again, you're getting 99% beef to 80% beef in there. And obviously, the quality could be quite a bit different. So it depends what you're willing to pay for the quality. Let's have a little look. Let's open them up. Obviously one comes in plastic, not too great for the environment. You pick it up off a shelf. You don't speak to anybody, apart from maybe on the till, and they won't know what anything is in the packets. Whereas you go into Eric Lyons, you go talk to someone, talk to a butcher. The guy in the back would have made it fresh on the day. You've got nice packaging, not plastic, all recyclable. So let's have a little gander and compare the look of them. So there's the lamb and mint burgers, and those are the beef. And the comparison in the colour is quite something early doors. Yeah, so let's have a little look in the comparison. So you've got Eric Lyons, which is the lamb and mint, and the beef. Again, two different colours because lamb's a bit of a less of a pinky colour, and then obviously the steak burgers are a nice pinky colour. These were caramelised onion beef burgers, but again, they look a bit sort of dull. They also look rather small compared to our beef burgers, which again, these are quite small rolls, fresh from wedges, amazing rolls. I always feel it's a huge difference when you have a burger, you need a good roll. Some of the ones from the supermarket, I mean, I wouldn't feed them to my dog. I go around to some mates' barbecues and I'm thinking, for God's sake, you've gone to get nice meat. Don't have a bad roll and ruin it, because you need both of them together to make a really good burger. So again, the comparison, I mean, that looks like a beef burger. I don't really know what that looks like, to be quite honest with you. It looks like a pebble that I'm about to skim in the, in the pond. So that's the comparison raw. Let's get into the cooking. So I'm going to be putting the supermarket ones kind of your side, and then the butcher's ones at the back. Again, so now we're all on the barbecue, ready to roll. Again, there really is a visible difference, a really strong visible difference. I don't know how they've got to that colour as beef burgers. It must be the rusk, it must be the sort of ingredients they put in to make it last longer, because they would have had I think they had a 6-day shelf life on them, where ours would only have 3 to 4, because it's just a bit of seasoning in and beef and a bit of extra flavour, where they seem to have a lot of sort of ingredients to keep it a lot longer, which isn't great. But we won't judge them too much. Again, the proof is in sort of the taste. So they've had about 2 to 3 minutes on one side. It's time for a little flip. The supermarket ones are a bit thicker, so I'll flip them last. Ours are a bit thinner. These are 4 ounce, so I'm going to make them at Eric Lyons. I think I'm going to do some 5 and 6 ounce ones. There's a bit of variety in the shop as well. We do offer, oh look at that. I've turned it a better time. Beauties. Again, bubbling away nicely. Let's flip the supermarket. I mean, yeah, they've been on earlier and they've sort of, there was a lot of sugar I noticed in the ingredients on them. There was different Demerara and normal sugar, so that would sort of burn a lot quicker because sugar burns. I'll quickly slice up the bread. We're not going to use any condiments because I want this to be a fair test. I don't want the condiments to take over. No butter, we're just going to be using amazing wedges rolls. Again, so important, so important to have a good roll when you have a burger. There's no point paying extra money to have a Tesco roll. It's really not worth it. Go to your local bakery, go to your local butcher's. Again, I probably don't need to do this comparison for most people because most people who come in our shop will know the product is better, but I just want to get it out there and kind of do a fair comparison. It was sort of the best range at the supermarket. I don't think I'm allowed to say what supermarket, but we did go for the sort of the nicer ones. What I will say, there's a bit of a flame underneath the butcher's burgers, and that's probably because it's got the juices and the natural fats running out of it, where there's a lot of rusk in the supermarket ones, so it looks like it's all quite dry. There's nothing sort of dripping out. So that's one sort of thing I've noticed. Again, they look really nice and juicy. I can see them bubbling away when I turn them, and they're probably nearly ready actually. Again, a lamb and mint have a smidge of sugar to get that sweetness. So there you can see they've charred a bit compared to the beef burgers. Again, these supermarket ones don't look like there's much action going on. I also know when I have the beef burgers from the butchers, obviously I know, out the back, once we mince the meat, it's all very clean. So I'm happy to have our sort of medium rare. But if I go to a supermarket, I'm a bit skeptical of how long they've been sat there because you shouldn't really have rare mincemeat. You're right with the steak, obviously, because nothing can get on the inside, but as soon as you mince meat, you expose the middle to the bacteria. But I know it's all very clean at the back of our butchers. I can't stand for anyone else's, so I would be very happy to have a medium rare burger from Eric Lyons, where at a supermarket I would be a bit touchy on having a medium rare, or anywhere else, unless I go to a really nice restaurant and they offer it medium rare, I would probably always have it well done somewhere else. So I think them minted lamb burgers look bang on to me. They're really juicy. Beef burgers, the butcher's ones look good to me. Yeah, I'm having a double burger there because I need to save the... And again, because these were a bit sort of taller, I'm going to give them a smidge longer because I do want them cooked through. Okay, so the supermarket burgers are ready. Let's whack them on a few pieces of bread. Again, I've got sort of the butcher's burger there, and I have got a spare one there, so I'm going to cut them and do a little cut inside and a comparison. All right, so time to cut in to the butcher's beef burger and the supermarket beef burger. Let's pull them off. So again, we've got some nice juice there, still some nice juice off the supermarket one. Again, looks absolutely beautiful. And again, the supermarket one, you can almost see the rusk. If you quickly press, I mean, you can see the juice coming out the butcher's one. The supermarket one does look a bit dry because of the amount of rusk in it. Let's give it a little taste. Again, the supermarket one was nice because I think it was a caramelised onion one. But it kind of breaks apart in your mouth. It doesn't seem that sort of firmness and nice bite to it. It kind of just goes into mush. Flavour's all there, to be fair. It's not a bad flavour, but that's probably because there's a lot of ingredients pumped into it and preservatives. Butcher's one, a lot firmer to the bite, and a lot of a richer flavour, really beefy flavour. I didn't get that from the supermarket one. And you can really see that one's charred a lot more, and it's not because it cooked any different. You've still got a nice browny colour on the top, and there would have been a lot of preservatives and sugar in that one. So that's why it would have charcoaled a bit on the top. But again, you can do the comparison for yourself. I thought I would just do it. Let's try one in a bun. I've got the guy doing the videos for me. He's going to swing them all round. I'm going to go and have a little feed to the ducks, and then by the time I come back, we're going to do a blind taste test and see if I can tell the difference. So again, I think that was the butcher's beef one. They're the two supermarket beef ones. So again, leave the lamb and mint out because they're probably not a fair comparison. They haven't got the same one. Swing all three of them around. I'll come and cut them and eat them without knowing. I'll wash my hands while I'm at it. Right, so I'm not even going to look at the insides. I'm just going to cut and eat them. I'll take a bite out of all of them. Again, just a bit bland, I would say. Now they're in sort of the bread. Obviously I need condiments to make them a bit better. And they're sort of bland and they've gone dry very quickly. Now it's a lot more moist. There's more of a flat, beefy flavour. The far one on the right would have been the butcher's, and then them two will be the supermarket. Yeah? Luckily, bang on. Got it right. And honestly, you can tell the difference. But it's just trying to explain it to people. I've always had that trouble sort of explaining to my mates. And that's why I'm doing it, to sort of tell people my age why you pay that bit more from the butchers. We've got staff out the back making them fresh within the hour and they're being sold. You go into the supermarket, they're in plastic packaging, you don't speak to anyone. They're made in a big factory, and you're not supporting local. For that sort of 20, 30p more for each burger, you're getting the more meat, you're getting a better product. Again, that's all I can kind of say. It's down to you to decide. But yeah, I hope there's enough in that video to convince people. So like, subscribe and comment and look at my other recipe videos. If you didn't like this comparison video, I try and keep it a lot. There's always something going on, and I'll leave it to you. And I'll give the duck some bread, I think. Thank you.